Hello, this is Catherine. Welcome to my channel, Oracle Intuitions. This is going to be your mind, body, and soul, or internal, external, and spirit reading for August 3rd to August 10th. Guys, we are going deep. So I'm actually redoing the intro that I had previously made simply because after doing all these readings, I was like, holy, these are going deep. These are some truths. There is no holding back on these videos. So be prepared. Latch on tight. We're going in. We're digging things out. Okay, I didn't hold back. Remember also, maybe you also might want to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well for extra messages. Hey, guys, sorry if I end up pissing anyone off or getting upset. These are the messages that are coming through. Remember that they may not resonate with everybody. These are general readings. Take what does resonate with you, leave the rest. All of the timelines for each sign are down below in the description box, as well as links to my Facebook, Instagram, website, where you can message me regarding personal readings or any of the organites that you see on my table. These are all made by me. Let's just see here. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We're just going to get right into it. I also, because I am using at least 5 decks here, all of the decks are down below in the description box. I hope I didn't leave anything out. Please click like if this reading does resonate with you. Remember to also check your sun, moon, rising signs, and please share the videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much and take care. Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading for August 3rd to the 10th. We're looking into the mind, body, and soul, as well as relationships and a closing message from the universe. So remember that with this full moon that's coming through, this is a time for miracles. It's a time for transformations. It's a time to really take a look into what it is that we are desiring in order to bring it forward throughout this week. So as these are general readings, please make sure to check your sun, moon, and rising signs as well for either special messages, or if for some reason this one doesn't resonate, let's take a look. So we've got that Ace of Wands, just as we talked about new beginnings in some way. It feels as though this is a mental, or this is in the mental position, something you're wanting a new beginning, a fresh new passion towards something. There even could be something that, or someone that you are passionate about, that you have been thinking about recently. Oh my gosh, Judgment coming through. Yeah, this is externally, it feels like this is the end of karmic cycle. So when we have the Judgment coming through, this talks about divine guidance. It talks about divine karma. It talks about karmic energy in some manner. So this could be you that is externally releasing some sort of karmic situation, whether this is a person, place, or thing. You're wanting this new passion, this new desire to come through, is what it's saying. We've also got the Justice card coming through. This could have something to do with a Libra, but I'm also getting here that there seems to be a balancing coming through in some manner, or you're trying to make, I feel like for some of you, you might be in a situation of some sort where you're trying to bring about a sense of balance, but it's also releasing some sort of karmic energy, which you're wanting to bring through this new passionate energy towards you. Okay, but it does feel that what the universe is saying is that there needs to be a balance. So in some manner, okay, now this could be a balance towards you. This could be a balance that you need to rectify in some manner as well. But again, with this Judgment card coming through, this talks about divine guidance. So you're being divinely guided towards something that is within your mind, that internally you've been feeling this new passion towards, is what I'm getting. So let's look at some clarifying cards and see what is coming through. Wow, this is a really releasing week, okay? Because not only are you, again, this Justice card, this actually could have to do with legal in some way. This could be This actually could be like a divorce or a separation that you might be balancing out. We've got this justice. It could actually have to do with court cases in some way, something to do with legal documents. It could have to do, this even could be sales of homes. It could be something to do with, but there's some sort of justice that it's talking about, but it's moving you away from some sort of karmic cycle that you may have had within your life, is what it's saying. Now, again, this could be even within inside of you, is somehow balancing the energy within in order to release yourself from some sort of karmic cycle within yourself in order to bring about a new passion. So again, take it as it resonates with you, but I do feel that for some of you, there might be an actual separation from a karmic cycle in order to bring in a new passion, is what I'm getting. So let's get the clarifying cards. We got the moon in Pisces. Follow your dreams. Yeah. This actually could even have to do with somebody who does have a moon in Pisces. This could have to do with, just the card itself, but it does talk about wonder. It's almost like you're wondering, can I have this? Can I have this dream? I desire this dream. I want this dream. Can I have it? And it's saying yes. Yeah, start putting your energy, follow those dreams, start putting your energy towards what it is that you have been thinking about, wondering about. Can I do this? Yes, is what it's saying. Success after a setback. Yeah, some of you might have felt that there was a setback within this passion, but I feel that it's up to you to take the reins in balancing something out, okay? And again, maybe you need to release the karmic cycle in order to receive this passion. Maybe it's you that needs to, somehow deal with some sort of legal dealings. Again, it could be just a balance within the energy, but you do have that success. You have to put the energy towards it. But this new passion, this new beginning, this following your dreams is coming through. There just might be having some steps in order to do it, but I do feel there needs to be some sort of balance that you need to restore as well. We've also got, again, eclipse in Libra. We've got, like this could have something to do with Libra. Reevaluate relationships, justice, and fair play. So whatever it is that you have to do or whatever it is that you have done, there needs to be a reset and balance of some sort. Now, this does not mean that you need to possibly rebalance an energy of, these are not going to stay up, so I'm just going to put them here. Maybe you need to rebalance an energy of somebody that you've done injustice to, or maybe it feels like it could even be somebody who has done injustice to you. Maybe you didn't see it before, okay? Sometimes karmic partners especially come in and they present themselves as these relationships that we are just learning lessons from. There's lessons within that relationship, but it's now saying that energy is over. Okay, again, could very well be that Libra. But what it's also saying here too is that it's up to you. You have to take those steps towards this passion. Okay, could be any sign. Okay, but we have two Libras that are coming through here. All right, let's take a look at what Judgment says. Bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. Yeah. Third time, Libra. Some of you definitely might be dealing with a Libra in some manner. You have to bring that balance. Okay, that's really what it's saying. You have to bring that balance, bring peace. Okay, once you bring that peace to your life, it might even be the matter of, for some of you, you could be in some sort of situation where you need to release it. And again, this could even just be a mindset. It could be a situation that is with outside of relationships, but it feels like you need to release something. But, it does keep talking about relationships here. This is the second one. We've got two Libras. We've got two relationships. We have to reevaluate. We have to try to bring peace in some way in order to release this karma and bring in a new passion towards something or someone else, is what it's getting at. Moon in Capricorn, we've got scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. And What did I just say? Should I stay or should I go? Right? That's what I keep feeling. I do. You might be stuck in this energy of, should I stay with this karmic partner? Should I stay? I'm not feeling satisfied. I know I have to balance this out in some way, but I think I'm done. There's lessons that I've learned. I have to reevaluate and move forward. Should I stay or should I go? Honestly, if you want that new passion, it's time to go. Time to go, whatever it is, or release. Okay, again, could be career, could be, just within yourself, things that you need to let go of. But it is time for reevaluation. This relationship could be within you, but I do feel that this is something new, or a person that you know that you have this passion towards, but you have to release this first. All right, we've got shine brightly like the star that you are. Compassion. Throw compassion towards this situation in some way. This could be compassion towards even possibly both people, okay? But there does need to be some sort of, instead of, you know what I'm getting with this? When I look at the eclipse, okay, the sun is, the sun hides behind the moon when we have that eclipse. And it feels like maybe you're hiding something from yourself, or maybe possibly another person. It's time to come forward. It's time to move that eclipse over. It's time to move that moon over in order to shine brightly. If you've been hiding, or maybe, not coming forward in some sort of manner, it is saying stop hiding, okay? Show that compassion not only towards another person, but also within yourself. Align those chakras. Look at that. That's the alignment of all the chakras. Now is the time to do it. We've got this Leo coming through. This is the week, okay? We're in Leo month right now. This is the time to move ahead. A leap of faith. Yeah, have that leap of faith. Now, what did I just say? New beginnings. New beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings, new passion. Look at that. We've got even both of those, either sunrises or sunsets. I feel like it's a sunset, something new. Okay. These dolphins are jumping towards something new is what I'm getting. I feel like this is a new possible relationship, one that you've already have had in your mind. Maybe it's a new passion towards, this very well could be a new passion towards a relationship in some way for those that are in a really happy, satisfied type of relationship. But I'm really getting that for many of you, you need to release this old karmic partner or old karmic pattern in some manner, okay, in order to bring about this new relationship or this new passion towards something. All right, new beginnings. Time for new beginnings. Time to start. Yeah, regeneration. Look at that. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. It might not be easy. Okay, what I'm getting here is that there is this karmic situation, whether it's a person, place, or thing. This could bring in some drama, is what I'm getting. And that's why I feel like this Justice card, you might have to be the one that also tries to balance it out. I'm getting here, when we talk about balance, balance doesn't mean that you have to let a person get away with it. It's balancing it. So if somebody is playing a head game with you in some manner, you might have to balance it out and say, stop. I'm not putting up with this crap. I'm not putting up with this, tears, crying, whatever it is, like some sort of situation. I feel like you've learned your lessons from this relationship. It's time to move forward in, again, some way. And it could be relationship within yourself, could be a situation, could be some sort of manner of, something that you have already been there, done that. Don't need to do this again. Let's just end this. Let's end this in some sort of way that is going to bring about a balance and a peace for both of us. Okay, we had that peace card that came in through here. Bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. Okay, That's what I'm getting. So let's take a look at relationships for you, Scorpio. See what is coming through. I feel like this is going to be a very powerful week for you. Here's the thing. When we don't release situations that are no longer serving us, we're going to stay in that same misery or those same lessons, okay, that we need to repeat because we're not moving forward. So sometimes we get stuck into a situation where we go, well, I don't know if I can leave. Yeah, I know this person's going to cause drama. I know I'm going to cause drama within myself. I don't know if I'm ready to release it at this point. Whatever it is, whatever it is that we're holding on to or we're not balancing out at this point. And again, that's even could have to do with some sort of legal matter, matter of some sort. But I do feel this had to do with relationships. When we hang on to it, we are going to keep repeating. If you're not in a good place, if you're not in a good and balanced place within your own mind, if you're trying to seek some sort of happiness, this is going to keep replaying. Because you're not taking the steps forward that you need to. If there's a sense of guilt or sense of responsibility within this karmic of some sort, that karmic that came through, okay, you're going to keep repeating this crap. You're going to keep repeating it until it actually brings you to a place that is quite honestly quite sad. Because you're, and sometimes divine guidance has, I feel, you see how he's got this horn here? Spirit's been yelling at you. It's been yelling at you. You might feel like you need to stay in some sort of particular situation or some sort of place. But you've been already hearing what it is that you're supposed to do in order to bring about this new passion towards you. Okay, I feel like there's something amazing coming towards you. You're, something that wants to come towards you. And because of whatever, these past karmic lessons, or maybe it's a karmic person, you're holding yourself back. Here's the thing, you're going to stay in this sense of misery. Okay, and I know that sounds harsh, but that's exactly what happens when we don't allow ourselves to release, reevaluate, move forward. We're not doing anything except really wading through mud, trying to get to a particular destination. And that destination is going to take us forever, if ever, to get to without receiving the lessons that we need to receive. Receive them, accept them, and say thank you to them. End something in some sort of particular way that is going to allow even perhaps the both of you to hold on or to release and move on is what I'm trying to say. And sometimes, here's the thing, sometimes people get stuck in situations simply because of the fact that they think, well, maybe I'm not going to find something else. Maybe something else isn't coming towards me. Okay, these cards wanted to fly out, so I'm taking them and I'm leaving them at that. But what happens is when both two people are hanging on to a situation that is truly not, if both people don't have the passion towards a relationship, okay, or if you're not satisfied within your career, let's just say, how are you going to know that something better is out there? But also, I've seen this so many times where people get stuck in a situation with a relationship and they say, look, I'm not happy. I'm not fully satisfied. We're basically just roommates. We just live like this, like whatever. And it's like, well, okay, but how do you know that there's not something better? Maybe there's something that you would love to have in your life, but you're stuck in this situation. Maybe there's something better for them too. You don't know. Maybe people, we tend to feel sorry for sometimes the other person, and not let them move on. But how do you know that there's not something better for them if you're not allowing that release? Okay, look at what's coming through. A new energy towards your true love, who is your soulmate. There you go. Can't be any more freaking clear than that. So something is happening here. Scorpio, and again, take it as it resonates. It may not resonate with all of you. This soulmate could be within yourself, okay? This could be whatever it is, but you want to put a new passion towards something or someone that is your actual and true soulmate. And these cards flew out. You saw this on camera. Right? So we're leaving them at that. But again, you know, it's you have to do it. You have to be the one that takes that step forward. Or you know what? Stay in your freaking misery. That's up to you. You know, if that's your choice, you know, stay where you are. Okay, and again, it could be a mindset. You want to stay in a mindset of some sort of not moving forward. Okay, or it could be, again, karmic energy, a karmic person. That's what I really keep getting. That's your choice. But ultimately, you're also going to be staying in the same place that you are in some manner. You think you're moving forward, but that same underlying misery is going to be there in some way. Those same karmic lessons are going to keep repeating themselves. That same behavior of feeling unsatisfied is going to remain. Bottom line, okay? It is time. Again, new love, you know, new passion towards something, towards your true love, and possibly the person that is your soulmate. So let's take a look. All in. Yeah, you got to go all in for this. All right? I got your back. This person has your back. This person has told you. I feel like these words actually even came up. I got your back. I support you. I'm there for you. Whatever it is. You've heard these before from this person. Superhero. They might have even told you that, you know, in something to do with a superhero. Could have been the fact that they've told you that you're brave. They've told you how they're looking at you like a superhero in some way. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Brand spanking new passion towards your true love and your soulmate. All right, over your shoulder. Yeah, this person's been over your shoulder for a while. You've known, like if you turned your head, you know, you can feel their energy. They're right there. They're always with you. This is what I'm getting. There's something here that you have to allow through. And it feels like you've kind of kept them in a stagnant place over your shoulder. That's what you've done. They've been there. They've been supporting you. They've been around. They've been, you know, holding space for you for when you open up in order to move forward. Hotline. There could be, when I see that, I actually feel this either could be like literally a hotline, like that energy between the two of you, two cords that are, you know, you might feel this person, they feel your energy. I'm also getting, there could be like a lot of, maybe there's, maybe you communicate through some sort of text or, you know, online in some way, however it is. Magnificent, I can't pronounce that word. It's like aluminum. Yeah, is that right? I don't know. I can't say that word anyway. What this is saying, you need to also get into this energy of this person, whoever this is, this soulmate, this true love is looking at you like that superhero. Okay, you need to get into that energy as well, because I feel to some degree that karmic energy that was around was really bringing you into a bad place, or at least kind of helping, like contributing to some degree. If you're in a state of unhappiness, not only is this within yourself, but this also could do with people that are around you. If you're not happy, that person is not going to, no matter what it is that they say or try to do, you know, you're just unhappy. You're unhappy with the place that you're in. And this could very well do with that person. You need to look at yourself like this person looks at you, because they look at you like you're a freaking superhero. They love you. amazingly. They love you. They have that true unconditional love for you, but you need to balance some things out in here. You also need to look at yourself in the way that this person does. No matter how you're seeing yourself, recognize the fact that this person wouldn't care, about the outer appearance. If you're feeling down about that, they don't care about some of the superficial things. They're seeing you, or this person's about to see you. If for some of you that maybe possibly don't know who this person is, but I feel that for most of you, you do. This person's looking at you as this freaking superhero, this beautiful, amazing person, because they see the true you. They're not just seeing something superficial that you think is in a place of, that they might not accept. That's what you have to recognize, okay? You have to look at you as this magnificent person, the way that they see you, and allow this energy to start really flowing, this new passion. It's interesting, we've got that new love, we've got those cards, that Ace of Wands, new passion, okay? This person is going to bring in that new passion towards you, feeling like helping you to get that superhero energy. Not that they're going to sit there and cater to you and just, blow smoke up your ass. This is how they truly see you, and they want you to see yourself as this too. Okay? Woot woot, this is how you should feel about this relationship. This is the energy that you could be feeling about life. It's like, instead of being in that place of stagnation, you're going to be in this feeling of, not only are you feeling terrific about yourself, because of that happiness you're feeling with this soulmate, this true love energy, this person who loves you unconditionally, no matter what it is that you do, they love you. All right? This is what I'm feeling. You're in this place of feeling on the top of the freaking world. I mean, not everything is going to be perfect all the time. It never is. But having that person who has your back, right? Has your back. And has had your back. Okay? They have supported you, even if you've done really crappy shit to them. Right? That wrecking ball coming through. Here's the interesting thing. For me, the wrecking ball is like the tower. Okay? And when the tower comes through, we might not always have a choice of the ending of something, okay? Like I said, we did feel that energy of something ending, that Judgment card coming through, all right? Not only has the divine been pointing you in a particular direction, allowing you to release this karmic person or this karmic energy, but if you don't do it, that wrecking ball could come in and just do it for you. And, the interesting thing is, when the wrecking ball comes, it never goes to a full building. Okay, if they're bringing in the wrecking ball, it's because that building is already empty. It's already been cleared. There's nothing left in it. There's nothing left within this karmic energy anyway. So basically, it's not really destroying anything. It's just creating that opportunity for you to move forward. It's basically forcing it on you. All right, is what we've got here with this Judgment and this wrecking ball. It's basically saying, look, either you do it or we will. And you might not like the way that we do it, simply because this is no longer necessary. This is holding you back from this. Okay, so take it as it resonates, but that's what's coming through, Scorpio. And let's get a closing card from the universe coming through. And this, you know what? Here's the thing, Scorpio. These cards have been coming through for weeks now. It's your choice. If you're still in a place of, I'm not happy. I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to figure out my next step. Hello? Hello, you see me pull the cards on camera. I can't make it any more clear. You know what it is that you need to do. It's you that needs to make that step. It's you that it needs to untangle, that hairball. It's you that needs to really take a look and go, okay, I've learned these lessons from this person or from this situation. Staying here is actually making me stagnant. I'm not finding, I want to move towards that new passion, that soulmate energy, that person that's been there. Can't do it, but you can't go towards something until you balance out that energy, and you will, if you don't do it, the wrecking ball will come some way, somehow. And usually when we don't want that, right? Because why stay in a place that's empty? That's what I don't understand. Why stay in a place that's empty anyhow? All right? Temptation. And beauty. So you are tempted toward something that is beauty. This could be, I'm getting a couple of things with this. Here's the thing, is that some people, when they're in unhappy situations, they tend to try to get superficial junk around them. And, we've all seen this, whether this is us adding, if you're male, you're adding a bunch of pretty girls in bikinis on freaking Instagram and Facebook and whatever. For women, you're seeking, all you basically need is somebody to say hi, beautiful, through a message, and you're like, oh yeah, that's great, this person. It's like a temptation, but what it is, it's also a false temptation. But what I'm really getting here, what that indicates, though, right, is that, you're not happy in some sort of situation. It's time to drop it, and you might be denying moving forward into that one that is going to at least, that has this extreme love for you. Whereas, even if it's something coming in, it's going to be a better situation. It's going to take you away from all the superficial crap, is what I'm getting. This is superficial, and I'm feeling like universe is telling you to move away from crap that's superficial. You don't need this junk anymore. It's time to become a big girl or a big boy. Like, it's good to have it. We always want validation, in some way, whether that we're beautiful or that we tempt people in some manner. But really, what we want is that true love, that soulmate energy. And I feel hanging on to this, but I'm also getting that there is somebody that could be looking at you and looking at you as this beauty. They want you to come forward, and you are tempted, but you still have to do some sort of ending of a karmic cycle. It doesn't mean that you can't step forward and, balance out the energy with this person first. It just means that, there needs to be some sort of, you're hanging on. Hanging on, and we've got the Hierophant here too. So I'm getting two things with this. You're hanging on to something that's no longer necessary. Hanging on to an idea. You're hanging on to something. This could be a marriage of some sort. It could be a relationship, again, of some sort, that karma energy. But in the meantime, because you're not happy, you're going around doing whatever it is. Like I said, you could be adding people, you could be having these superficial conversations with things that aren't serving you, instead of going towards that actual soulmate energy that has been there for you and supporting you, or, like letting you know on some level that there is that love for you. I'm also getting here that for some of you, with this Hierophant, it might be time to seek advice. Okay, this could be somebody around you This could be actually a priest. It could be, maybe you have a trusted friend. But I feel like you might need some sort of, for some of you, if you are holding on to feelings of guilt, if you're holding on to some sort of feelings of regret, whatever it is, it might be time to go towards somebody that you do have an extreme trust with, not somebody with their own agenda. It might be time to, get that advice. This could be even within you, okay? Really follow your heart. Listen to that, again, that guidance. With that Hierophant, we've got that Judgment card coming through. It feels like God and the universe has been talking to you, okay? Time to start listening, seeking that inner advice, allowing your faith to be your guidance as well. Have faith that this situation, however it resonates with you, again, whether it's within you, whether it's external, people around you, whatever it is, go in and have that faith because you're being divinely guided here in some way. Listen to the advice that's coming through, okay? You might even be guided towards somebody who is able to help you through this situation and give you advice without their own agenda playing a part in it. So I truly hope that that has helped, Scorpio. This is going to be a powerful week. But remember what I said, sometimes when we don't learn the lessons that we are supposed to learn, if we don't take action, if we're not taking action towards where it is that we are supposed to go, sometimes the universe just does it for us, and it's not always the way that we want something to end, okay? Or it's not the way that we want something to happen, because it is, with that wrecking ball coming through, it's not going to be the most positive move forward. Universe has been telling you, God has been telling you what it is and who it is that you are supposed to be going towards. And now it's time to actually listen. It's time to release that karmic energy and move towards that soulmate, that true love energy that has been waiting for you. So I truly hope that this has helped. I hope you have a very blessed week. Thank you so much and take care. Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading for August 3rd to August 10th. We're looking into mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, and pulling a card from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone. Please also remember to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. So let's get into this mind, body, and spirit. Remember, this is also a full moon tonight. If you did listen to my intro, this is a moon of like miracles, okay? It's a lot of releasing. It's a lot of, really put attention to what it is that you want to draw in throughout this month. So we've got the Seven of Cups to start off in the mental space. It also shows externally that Knight of Swords coming through, and the Ace of Pentacles is coming through from Spirit. So what I'm getting here, there may be some of you that are trying to make a decision. We've got the Seven of Cups here. I feel that some of that decision might be, are you cutting something out of your life, or are you charging toward it? Okay, and what I'm getting from this Ace of Pentacles is to really look for what is going to bring you the most abundance this month. What is going to, or within this week, what is bringing you the most abundance? What is bringing you the most grounding? What energy is it that is making you feel that you're heading toward that road of abundance? Okay, is there something that you need to remove? Okay, we've got this Knight of Swords charging ahead. He is he doesn't really allow things to stay within his life that are no longer needed. So if you're in this place of indecision in regards to something, this Knight coming through is really telling you, look at, make a decision, go with it, start that abundance flowing. I feel that for some of you, you've actually been doing things that have removed some of this energy as well, as what I'm receiving. So it feels like you've been doing more things for yourself. This could be, we've got this outdoor scene here. Because some of you could have been spending some time outdoors. You could have been spending some time in nature. Some of you might be working on projects that are bringing you some more abundance. is what I'm getting. It feels also that you may be on that path to removing this indecision. I really feel whenever I look at this particular card for that Seven of Cups, it almost feels like your mind is swirling. Okay, we've got, you're trying to reach this almost like that Ace of Cups energy, but you've got all of these other things that are going on. Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I do this? What is going to bring me that happiness? And what I'm getting with this Knight of Swords is also could be possibly just start charging toward it. You've already been doing the work. You know where it is that you want to go. Let's start making that happen. So let's take a look and see what is coming through for clarification for you within this week. All right. I actually really like this particular Knight of Swords because he's really running. It's almost like he's running towards you. So it feels externally that what you've been wanting is coming right towards you. This actually very well could be, that, I want to say like that knight in shining armor. Knight in shining armor. Take it as it resonates with you. But it almost feels like those dreams coming true. It's like that abundance just running towards you. All right. Usually, when we have that Knight of Swords card, if you do watch other readings or whatever, sometimes that Knight of Swords is sort of, his horse will be facing another way and he's charging, but this is coming right at you. And this is what I really like, because it feels like that energy is literally full blown coming at you. All right, let's get some clarification for that Seven of Cups. We have boost self-worth and finances. So we also have a Sun in Taurus, so there could be a Taurus that is involved within some of this decision making. You could have that Knight of Swords could literally be, somebody in the Taurus energy is what I'm also getting. It also feels, because we have this abundance card coming through, it does talk about, I feel like for some of you with that Seven of Cups, you might be finding ways to boost your self-esteem in one way or another. And again, it feels like there's a lot of grounding energy. So this could be actually a past energy that you've been struggling with. It could be, a current energy. What I'm getting here is, again, going into some sort of place, allowing this allowing yourself to manifest this abundance, and this abundance could be directly, related to you. It does also talk about here is, practicalities. So, and it also talks about finances. So for some of you, there very well may be that abundance coming towards you within some sort of career, or if you've been looking for a job, this could be the week that you need to charge ahead in, in applying, or you might be receiving an offer of some sort. It actually really feels like you may have been really doing some debating about which way do I go? Do I want to do this or do I want to do this within my career? Again, make that decision, but make that a decision that is going to bring that abundance. Now, abundance just doesn't have to be within the financial realm. Abundance could be within your heart as well, within your mind. What is going to make you really enjoy what it is that you're doing. I'm also getting here, though, that for some of you, you possibly might be in a position where you need to really start looking towards your finances. Okay, that practicalities is coming in. You might need to be more practical with your money. You might need to also start really looking into ways of saving. Okay, again, that Knight of Swords coming through, it's, it might be very well saying to you, look, it's time to start getting your finances together. We're going to be bringing you some sort of abundance is what I'm also receiving here. So we've got the Sun in Virgo, and this talks about endeavors. Okay, you reap what you sow. So I do feel here that it's time to get to work is what I'm picking up. It's time to, you reap what you sow. If you're not putting that action towards finding a job, or possibly boosting your career in some way, or boosting your finances in some way, it is going to be very hard for that abundance to flow. So now it's time to reap what you sow. Okay. Basically what it's saying is, once you start getting to that place of, trying, applying, maybe putting, in for a promotion, if you're looking for self-employment, time to get it started. You sitting around isn't going to help, is what I'm receiving. Okay. As soon as you start putting that action in, again, that Knight of Swords allows it to start charging through. We've got a moon in Virgo. The chance to boost health and vitality leads to satisfaction. Yeah. Again, some sort of mindset is going on here. It feels like your mind is really busy for some of you. It feels like there's a lot of decision making. It really feels like you may have actually been focusing on boosting your health for some as well, which is leading you to a place of satisfaction within yourself. This very well could be the fact that you are gaining some sort of sense of better self-acceptance, even self-control is what I'm getting here. I'm getting also too is keep charging forward. Okay, what else do we have here? We said have follow your dreams. So definitely I feel that you do have to follow your dreams. Again, because it's under the external or the body, we've got this Knight of Swords coming through. I feel again, time to take that action towards the abundance. This is what Spirit is telling you. We have boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. This very well could have to do as well. So again, take all of this as it resonates with you. But what I'm also receiving here, I feel like action might have to go towards relationships in some way. There might be some sort of compromise towards a relationship in some way. It also might be making a decision towards a relationship in some way. Boost that relationships through teamwork and compromise. I feel if there is a part of you that has held back in some way towards relationships. Now, this doesn't need to be romantic. It can be friends, family, co-workers. Take it as it resonates. It might be that you also need to put some effort towards something rather than just allowing that effort coming from somebody. Okay? It feels as though it's also time for you to charge ahead. It's interesting because I do have this Knight of Swords charging forward. And we also have, we've got the Taurus. This could be Taurus, Virgo, two Virgos, coming through here. Somebody could be in the moon. Somebody could be in the sun. We've got the Aries. We've got, the moon in Pisces. But what I'm also getting here is that there could be very much somebody coming towards you. But in order to receive that abundance from a relationship in some way, you also have to put in that effort. You have to put in that teamwork, okay? Follow the dreams. Don't allow yourself to settle on something that is less than what you actually deserve. An emotional phase or domestic development. So I do feel that Seven of Cups energy, this has been playing a role as well. There might have been some emotional challenges that you've had to go through in order to get to a place that you are either now or coming up very soon within, I would say within this week. It feels like, again, more grounding energy. It feels like either you're grounded after going through this emotional phase, or you're about to feel that grounded energy coming through because of what you've allowed and released. Okay, again, that Seven of Cups energy. It's almost as though you're looking through your mind and going, what is it that I don't need? What can I let go of? What can I release at this point in time? What is it that is holding me back? What mindset do I need to take in order to bring about this energy coming at me in a positive way, bringing about this abundance? We've also got stride out into new territory. So it feels as though you might need to try something new. I also, again, because this is under Spirit, we've also got this Ace of Pentacles, this abundance, this manifestation card. I do feel that for some of you, you may have settled in a particular spot of some sort. it's like you want to stride out into new territory, but there might be a part of you that's holding you back. It's also saying, you know, it's time to go for it. It's time to move ahead. Personal growth. Yeah, the moon in Taurus as well. So we've got 2 Tauruses coming through here. We've got 2 Virgos that are coming through here. We've also got, you know, Cancer, Aries, Pisces. But what I'm really getting here is that, oopsie. All right. What I'm really getting here as well is all of this. This is bringing about some personal growth to you, boosting that self-esteem. I've already felt that before, that there needs to be some sort of boost towards the self-esteem. And again, I feel, don't allow yourself to settle, because when we settle for something, we're not bringing in the true abundance that it is that we actually deserve. When we settle for something, it actually lowers our self-confidence. It lowers our self-esteem. So instead of putting out into the universe, geez, I just wish that I had this. No. Go the full way. Go the full way, rather than, you know, put yourself into, it's kind of like, if you want a steak dinner, don't ask for a coffee. Okay? You get it? So that's what you need to start doing, is really start putting out there, this is what I want. This is what I want to develop in the future. Last card for this round, we've got Rise to Challenges as a new path opens. Absolutely. I feel that through this process, this does open up new paths. We've also got Gemini in here. But what I'm getting here, and it talks about negotiation. So we've already had that. Okay, collaboration, negotiation. There might be something that you're not, now when we talk about settling, okay, even if you want that steak dinner and you're asking for that coffee, it might turn out, you know, depending on where you're at, it could turn out to be a burger, okay? So again, you don't want to settle, but in the same degree, you also don't want to stay in a vibration that is pushing away the things that could turn into a steak dinner, okay? It doesn't mean that you have to settle for something, but it does mean that there needs to be some sort of collaboration, some sort of maybe possibly negotiation. This could even be within yourself. It's kind of like not taking a job. You know, let's say you want a promotion and, you know, for whatever reason, you're insisting on X amount of dollars and they offer a little bit less. It doesn't mean that at some point you can rise up to that higher amount. It doesn't mean settle, okay, where you're in a place of unsatisfaction. It doesn't mean that. What it is saying is, though, there has to be some, you know, realistic expectations behind it. But hang on to that dream, because that dream can still be manifested in the future. But sometimes we need to take those little steps in order to bring about the true reality of what it is that we're looking for. Okay? And I feel that for some of you, it's kind of like, well, I want this, and I'm not going to negotiate anything else. Okay? But sometimes you need to have that negotiation. You need to have that collaboration in order to manifest that true desire, to manifest that true abundance. Okay? So let's take a look into relationships. I really hope that helps, because I feel like it's time to really write down or really look into what it is that you want, how to bring it about. Again, remember that there does need to be some sense of allowing yourself, again, it's not settling. So I don't want anybody confused by that. It's not settling. What it is, though, is there may need to be some sort of negotiation or collaboration, whether this is within a job, whether this is in a relationship, in order to bring it to its full potential. Okay? So let's take a look into relationships and see what is coming through. I hope that made sense, because it just feels like for some of you, there might be a little bit of stubbornness that is coming through. It's like you're looking for that peace and happiness, but at the same time, you're not quite either fully allowing yourself to receive it, or you might be very stubborn on how it comes through. But at the same time, the Ace of Pentacles, was showing this amazing abundance that wants to come towards you. It wants to charge towards you. But if you have a bunch of blocks and barriers up because you're being very stringent in how something comes about, or maybe you're not asking enough. Okay, so it's almost like a middle ground here at this point. Not again to settle, but at the same degree, you know, if you're looking for a house, you may not ask for a castle right off the bat. Okay? This is what I'm saying. Doesn't mean you can't get that a castle at some point in time, but you have to start at some point in order to build up to where it is that you want to draw in. All right, let's take a look into relationships at this point. So we've got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, I do. Again, that Seven of Cups coming through. It feels like your mind might be all over the place, and which is why it's not really allowing you to look into the actual present, or maybe you've already gone through that process and now you're in a place where you're actually enjoying the moment fully. Either way, if you've already gone through that process, great. Okay. But what I'm also getting here is you may need to go through that process. Stop worrying about what is coming through. It also talks about releasing your ex. Your time has come to clear your energy. And deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel that there's a few things that are coming through here. I'm always honest with you, but you know what I'm getting at. I don't want to hold back. I get two things, okay? For some of you, this is being very literal in the fact that somebody has been deceptive within a relationship. So if there is somebody out there, for those of you that have been wondering about possibly a current person of interest, this could be a relationship in some way. If you were asking that question, there's your answer. Okay, it might be time to do some releasing on that energy. I feel that for some of you, this is a past energy, okay, where somebody had been deceptive to you, or maybe not honest with you, or maybe you felt that, you know, there wasn't equal balance within that relationship. What I'm getting here, it very well could be actually releasing that ex, but I'm also getting that it might be just releasing the energy from that time. Okay, it also says you attract romantic love by, again, enjoying the moment fully. So for some of you, you might be holding on to this past energy, which is preventing you from moving forward. This could be with your current person. It could be a future person. You know, like you want to draw in somebody else, but you can't because you're not getting past this release your ex, is what I'm receiving. Okay. Let's take a look and get some clarifying cards for this reading. You could might even be asking about somebody if they've been deceptive. All right? So, there you have it. It's being pretty clear. I do feel this is more of an energy thing, hanging on to energy though. Okay, for many of you, I do feel it's hanging on to the energy of something that somebody did. Maybe they didn't give you the full attention you needed. Maybe at some point, you know, they weren't maybe as interested as you were. Maybe somebody did just literally treat you wrong. But that energy is hanging on. You really want to create this attraction in order to draw that particular person in. Now, remember, this doesn't need to be romantic. This can be friends, family, and co-workers. Take it as it resonates. So for attraction, we've got all in. Yeah, it feels like, remember how I said holding yourself back? There might need to be collaboration and negotiation. It feels like something is coming forward. But again, you have to be open to receiving that energy. And I'll give you an example. I know people that say, look at, I'm only going to date a person who makes X amount of money a year. They've got to drive this sports car. They have to be, this height with this color of hair and this, color of eyes. That's it. Okay, that's great, to put that out there. According to the law of attraction, we should be drawing that in. But at the same time, there might be people that are trying to enter your life, or maybe somebody's coming in that will draw you or bring you to that person. Okay, we don't know what the universe has open for us. What we do have to do, though, is not settle within, like, not accept less than what we deserve. Okay, but there's a difference between, a castle and having a home. I hope that makes sense. But really what it's saying is put that energy out there. Put all of that energy out there in yourself to enjoying this moment fully, enjoying the things that are coming to you. I feel a lot of gratitude needs to be developed here. And again, it's like releasing this energy of the ex. I get, entangled. Yeah, I feel like something is going on here. Whether this is a current situation or whether this is a past situation, it feels like either you're entangled on the inside, like there might be something that is really holding you back because of this energy. It could even be possibly that there's a person of interest that is entangled into a situation. Okay. Free falling, yeah, it's allowing yourself. So I feel like I'm taking some of these cards very individually, okay, because there might be very much messages for a lot of you Pisces out there is what I'm also receiving. So this free falling, again, enjoying the moment fully. Allow yourself to go around or go about receiving that abundance. Free fall into the energy is what I'm getting. Bring it on. Yeah, bring it on. We've got the heartbeat there. You know what? It's interesting. And Livewire, I really feel that you need to unentangle yourself from this energy. Stop holding yourself back, because it really feels like somebody is trying to work their way in. Somebody has this deep attraction for you. Somebody that wants to come forward. Again, take it as it resonates. But it almost feels like you need to do whatever this is. Release. It doesn't even need to be an ex. It could be some sort of past pain, some sort of past trauma. Somebody that you felt was being deceptive to you. Time to release that. We've got Bazinga. I like that. We've got Open Your Presence. And we've got Hotline. This actually came up in another one of the air signs readings. This is interesting. I do feel... So if you're looking at, if you have, let's say, an air sign, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, and you see this would going to be a very particular message towards you, because it does feel that this deception coming through, it feels like it's really trying to come your way. It's really trying to come your way, not the deception, but some sort of something that is very... It wants to come through, some sort of abundance, some sort of love, some sort of person trying to come towards you. And once you open your presence, it feels like this could be some sort of a tower moment. It could be kind of a shock to you in a positive way. I'm not getting anything in a negative way. I'm getting something in a very positive way. It feels like this person really wants to come towards you and present something to you. Okay, again, you have to sort of live in that moment. I feel like this might be a shock to you, a positive shock. Like maybe you weren't expecting that. Maybe you were so kind of caught in this energy of hanging on to things that once you released it, this really came through and it shocks you. All right, that's what I'm getting. I feel like this is going to be a very positive... I feel like this is going to be a very self-transformative week, is what I'm getting for you, Pisces. Very self-transformative. It's not like you're relying on other people. You're not relying on those external circumstances. or, people from the outside to boost your self-esteem. It feels like you're going in and you're doing what you want to do in order to bring this forward, is what I'm getting. It feels like you're, at the past, you may have looked outside of yourself for some sort of validation, but now you're going in yourself, and we had that Knight of Swords coming through saying, look at, you know what, you don't need that external validation. That validation is within you. Once you release all of this stuff that you're hanging on to, and again, get into a place that is realistic. See, here's the thing. Here's the way the law of attraction works. Yes, it is a great idea to, let's say, dream of the castle. But within ourselves, if we're sitting there and we're in a place where we don't truly believe that we're going to receive the castle, it's going to be hard to bring it in. Okay, it doesn't mean that you can't receive it, but you have to be in that place of truly believing that it's coming towards you, which is why I feel there needs to be that negotiation, that collaboration. I feel like that's what the universe is saying to you. This could be within yourself. So if you could, let's say, realistically believe in a house, let's just say, okay, let's say you're looking for a new place to live. You can realistically see a house. Great. Okay, you would like to have the castle. Who wouldn't? But if you don't realistically see yourself living there, if you can't feel the emotion of actually living in that castle, it's going to be very hard to bring it in. And what happens is it stalls that energy. Okay, which is why sometimes we need to have that collaboration or negotiation even within ourselves in order to bring those little steps forward. So then once you get the house, then you can start dreaming of the castle. Okay, and that's what we need to do. It's kind of like saying, there's this person and this is what I want from them, but you might be wanting, that steak and lobster dinner. You definitely don't want the coffee, okay? Maybe you're, but you will settle for that hamburger, because that hamburger at some point might lead to that steak and lobster dinner, okay? That's what I'm getting at. So I truly hope I made sense with that. Anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to get a closing message from the universe and see what is coming through. Remember that we draw in where our vibration is. And I think that is why we are getting these cards that are kind of saying, take it step by step, okay? Allow that energy to come. Allow it to come through. But release what is holding you back from actually receiving it, and allow that energy to truly manifest into something brilliant and something great, okay? Just, you do have to have some sort of realistic basis behind it as well, okay? All right. Let's see what the universe has for us. Oh, I wanted to pull out these. Look at that. Family and tribe. Say what you mean. Yeah. Okay. This is really interesting. Family and tribe. I mean, this could have to do with people around you. This could have to do with friends, family. I do feel like some of that energy that you may need to release, it could have some sort of past family and tribe energy. But this is what I'm also getting. When I see this, say what you mean, you can see that these two, it's almost like he wants to say something to her. She's sort of waiting for him. She's also kind of turning away from him. When we get into that place, and now here's what I'm also hearing, this could have to do with some sort of family. If you're not used to seeing your family, let's say even your parents, or, just the way people communicate, this could be old energy that you need to release as well. What I'm also getting here is it's really time to start speaking up. Say what you mean, rather than maybe waiting for somebody else to say something or waiting for that offer to come through. It feels like charging ahead. Now, for some of you, this family and tribe very well could have to do with maybe it's time to say what you mean towards some sort of family and tribe, okay, which will clear up some past issues. Could be that you're holding back on some things as well. Let's get some clarifying cards and see what is coming through at this time. Okay. Yeah, say what you mean. It feels like collaboration and negotiation. You can't let everyone do all the work. Okay, if there's something that you want, you have to put that effort towards it. You know, especially if it's a relationship. Say what you mean. Say what you mean. Don't hide your words. And I feel like that. Yeah, Page of Swords. And then we've got the Six of Cups. It's interesting because, again, we're talking about communication. The Page of Swords is very blunt. You know, this also could be that somebody is around you, somebody that, you know, is watching you. Not, you know, in a creepy stalker way or anything like that, but they might have that interest towards you. And there could be that lack of you saying what you mean. Maybe it's time now to say what you mean towards them. If they're showing an interest or if they're trying to create some sort of communication with you and you're just like, they didn't say exactly what I wanted them to say, so I'm just not talking to them. Okay, well, that might be their language, you know, the way that they express themselves, and that's what we have to look realistically upon. Now, we've also got the Six of Cups coming in. This very well could be some sort of twin flame relationship. This could be past life relationship as well. Somebody that you will recognize, somebody that you may already know of, somebody that, you know, you do feel that soulmate, family, tribe relationship with. Okay, you might feel that soul connection already with that person is what I'm getting. But what's happening right now is this could end up stalling without you saying what it is that you mean. Take a chance. And that's what I keep getting. Take a chance. You know, it doesn't mean that you need to spill your guts all over the place or anything like that. But what it does mean here is that to take a chance, start expressing yourself in some way, because you don't want this relationship stalled. You want that collaboration. You might have to negotiate, okay? And that's where that negotiation might be coming from, okay? Don't let past events, even if it's with the same person, hold you back from expressing yourself in a way that is going to bring about that manifestation of abundance. Okay, so I truly hope that has helped, Pisces. If this has resonated with you, please click like, please share my videos, please subscribe. I truly appreciate it, and have the most blessed week. Thank you and take care. Cancer, welcome to your reading for August 3rd to August 10th. We're looking into mind, body, and spirit. Please remember that these are general readings, may not resonate with everyone. Also, make sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well for extra messages, or just for some reason if this did not resonate with you. Also, remember that this is the moon in Aquarius. So we have miracles, manifestations coming in. We've got a lot of releasing that we can do this week. Let's see what it is that we need to be focused on in the upcoming week. All right. And then we're going to get some clarification cards as well. I'm just going to put those there for now. So for the mind, where are we? We've got the Magician. Beautiful energy to start off. We've got the Hangman within our external circumstances, and we've got the Lovers coming through in our body, mind, or our spirit, okay, or our soul. What I'm getting here is that some of you might be in a place of pause at the moment, okay? We've got this Hangman come through. It might be that you need to go into a place of pause. Maybe you're coming out of that place of pause. What I'm also getting here is with this Magician, it feels like you're really going in. You're manifesting, you're creating what it is that is going to bring you that desire. You might have some decisions to make in regards to possibly, two people. But I'm also getting here, it's like this lovers that I feel like for some of you, it's going to resonate as, an actual soulmate of some sort. But I'm also getting here that for some of you, it could be a decision towards something that you truly love. I feel like you're going to need to spend some time within yourself, though. Okay. It feels like, which direction am I going? What am I going to create? Okay. It feels like you've got all of these things, these tools in front of you. What is it that I want? I'm getting that for some of you, this could be a business decision as well towards creating what it is that you truly want to do, what you truly love, what is truly going to make you happy. You might need to spend some time reflecting instead of just acting this week, okay? The Magician is more in the mental space of internally going inside. The external with the Hangman, okay, is that we're not really need to take action at this point. It's more going in and actually making those decisions to what is where our heart is truly leading us towards, what we're truly desiring within our heart. All right, let's get some clarification towards this. I actually really like this energy because these are very, very strong cards. These are all major arcana cards. These are saying, look at Cancer, time to really, really create, really manifest, really put your heart towards it. It's almost like I actually literally see like this green ball of energy that is going towards this right now. Really follow where it is that you want to go. Maybe it's not that time to take the action. That's okay. All right. Maybe some of you have already gone inside of yourself and you're now ready to take that action because you've decided what it is that you truly love and where it is that you want to go. That's great because that's going to resonate with some of you. Okay. But let's see what is coming up for this week. So what we've got here for clarification, serve your highest purpose. Yeah, I feel like some of you are really trying to find what your higher purpose is. You're trying to really go towards, again, it's like this, like I said, this beautiful green energy, this ball of energy. That's even looking at that, that's what I feel. And it also talks about free will. Don't let things hold you back. You've always got free will. Even if you feel that maybe you don't have the exact resources right now, bringing that in again. Okay, that's the message that I'm also receiving. Serving that higher purpose. Okay, it feels like for some of you, you need that going inside of yourself, really figuring out what it is going to allow you to manifest this Magician, in the internal space. You might not have the resources, but I feel that once you actually make the decisions, somehow, some way, those resources come flowing to you because you've now made that decision. It's allowing you to have that creation. Okay, this Lover's card, even though it is about decision at times or going with what your heart desires, okay, like really truly looking within your heart and figuring out what it is that you are really wanting. I'm also getting here is like once they've made that decision, that manifestation comes together. That's what I keep getting. You might not know how. Okay, and that might be why you're not supposed to really take that action. It's still, this is external, going, just letting your mind do the creation at this point and allowing what you need to have come towards you. All right. Boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. If this does have to do with a relationship in some sort, this might be telling you something as well, that you might need to have some sort of compromise or ask for a compromise from somebody in order for this creation. Okay, it could be maybe not even asking them on the 3D physical level. this very well could be going inside and internally, spiritually talking to someone, because we've got this hangman in the external position. Again, it might not be actually reaching out, but maybe showing some sort of level of compromise within, or asking for a compromise from them on a spiritual level. Okay? A sensitive, introspective phase. Yeah, you're going into that right now. And it's funny, we've got the moon in Cancer as well. It really feels like this is like, also talks about belonging. So belonging, feeling like a part of something. This could be a bigger picture than just you. But what I'm really getting here is, again, figuring out what you want, figuring out, I'm also hearing who you are, who you are. I feel like for some of you, there might be some surface level behavior. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like for some of you, you need to step past that in order to do that actual creation. Okay, go inside of yourself. Maybe this is why we've got this hangman in this external placement. Because it might be that even though you think you know yourself really well, it might be really time to go in. Really time to go in and move yourself past some sort of surface level behavior. Really go deep. Okay? We've got the moon in Pisces. Yeah, follow your dreams. That's what I've been getting as well. It's like it's time to really figure out what your dreams are. But again, go past the surface level of it. Okay? Sometimes, we might behave a certain way. We might be a certain way around certain people, or maybe it's even just within ourselves. Maybe it's, just surface touching what it is that we're trying to manifest. But this is saying it's time now to really look inside. Really, really follow that heart. A change in your emotional life. Yeah, this is going to bring about some changes too. There's a transformation that's coming. Going inside, allowing this transformation. Allowing these dreams to be created, produced. That's what I hear too, produced. Bring peace to your life, and your relationships will flourish. We've got the love, we've got the moon in Libra as well. That could, resonate with somebody, because we do have Libra, we got Cancer, we've actually got, we have Scorpio. Look at all of these, Pisces again. Whether that has to do with an actual person, there's a lot of emotion cards here. All right, and that's why I kept feeling as well like, this feels deep. This isn't just, again, surface level. If some of you have been operating on some sort of not true self, not digging in deep, maybe, you might even be saying or doing things that other people just want to hear. Maybe you're just trying to get out of things. Like you might even be, and, of course, never take it in any offense. I'm just being honest. But maybe some of you are sort of those people that you might have a personality that is just, what am I saying here? Well, I don't want to say too much, it's like those people that, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Okay, so again, it's like not really making a decision, or not really, going in deep and saying what it is that you truly feel or that you truly want towards something. Because again, bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. It feels like, there could be a part of you that, and especially because we got this Libra coming through here, we need some balance coming through. What I'm getting here is that, yeah, you need to go in. You need to go in really deep and either figure out where you want that situation to go. This even could have to do with business of some sort. Maybe you're not saying exactly what it is towards something. If you're trying to either create a business or you're trying to receive some sort of promotion, it could be a new job. It just feels like you might not be giving out all of your talents. Maybe you're holding back towards something or someone. It just feels like this is the time to really dig in. Dig in. Be honest with other people around you and within yourself. We've also got here a leap of faith. Yeah, have a leap of faith towards this. We've also got this Lovers cards. Once you make that decision and you speak that decision, have that leap of faith that this is going to be created. Sometimes we hold back what we think is for other people's benefits. Okay, we might not say exactly what's on our mind because of, the benefit of somebody else. We need to start. You know what? Not everybody might not like what we hear or what we say. That's okay. But it's time to do so. I'm also getting here, let your inner hero out. Yeah, let your inner hero out. Heroism is down at the back. So this could have, for some of you, this could have to do literally with being a hero in some way. Maybe you're starting a business. Maybe there's some sort of charity work. Maybe there's in some way that you're helping somebody. Again, what I'm getting here is that even though people might not like what we have to say, that honesty, that truth coming out is going to bring about, we might not like what somebody says, but that's the truth. And at some point, that person does look at that advice and they're going to be like, you know what, I really needed to hear that. So for somebody, this could have to do with you actually being that hero in order to help some sort of situation. All right. Should I stay or should I go? Yeah, see, that decision is coming through again. This very well could have to do again with some sort of project or whatever it is that you're striving towards. This could have to do with a relationship in some way as well. Should you stay or should you go? Time to go into yourself. Don't make a move at this point, okay? Really look around you. Look at the external circumstances. I feel this isn't really the time to make that move. It is the time to speak what is within your heart. But if there is a decision, you might need some more information at this time. Okay, that's what I keep getting. You might need some more information, but you also need to take this magician energy and really create what it is that you want. So it feels like for some of you, again, going into yourself, really looking at what it is you're trying to manifest, what it is that you want to create. Look at the whole picture of it rather than just pieces. Okay, you might need to speak towards somebody. This could be a business partner. This could have to do with a relationship in some way. You might have to make a decision towards that. And I do feel you have to go use your heart to make that decision. But again, this could be a week of not particularly taking that action yet. Okay, there might be more information that is coming towards you. The reason that I'm saying don't take that action quite of yet is simply because of the fact that sometimes, now if that doesn't mean let anybody, take advantage of you or anything like that. But sometimes when we're getting into a place of new or developing feelings, we tend to act in a way that could be hasty. And I feel like there's more information that's coming towards you that will help you make that decision of should you stay or should you go in some manner. Okay? That's what I keep getting. This might be just the time right now to observe, to watch, to create, to have to make that decision about where it is that you want to go, what it is that you want to create. But at that same time, don't be hasty is what I keep getting. Don't be hasty. Don't be hasty in something. Like, don't be hasty in cutting things out at this particular point, but like go beyond the surface as well. Okay, really go deep. And if it is an issue within a person, also look within yourself, because that's why I'm feeling as well, like sometimes if we're not taking a deeper look into ourselves, if we're only skimming the surface of where it is that we're feeling, we're not seeing the whole picture. Okay, and then we act in a way that could be not to our benefit, right? And that's why I'm feeling is that you need to gather the whole picture before you actually make that physical move towards something. And again, this could have to do with relationships. It could have to do with business. Take it as it resonates with you. But create what you want to create. And I feel like the universe is going to start bringing in that information that is needed in order to make that actual decision this week. All right. So let's take a look into your relationships at this time. Sometimes there's that action. It's a time for action. Sometimes there's that time to pause. And especially if we ask the universe for more information on something and you have a general idea. There's been times where I've had a general idea of something. Okay, I have an idea that maybe this person, is this, or maybe I don't want to, be in some sort of collaboration with somebody else. Okay, whatever it is, but you're not quite sure at that point. It feels like, sometimes you just need that information. So you allow yourself to ask your guides, ask the universe to show you what it is. Allow it to be brought to you before actually making that decision. You might have that general idea, but once you get all of that information, boom, then you can make that decision and move forward with it. Okay. And when it talks about, because I know it sounded a little contrary, like she's saying, well, move ahead, but, make a decision, but yet hold back. What I mean by that is, when we talk about making that decision, make the decision from your heart of where it is that you want to be. Okay. It doesn't need to include particular people. It doesn't need to include, let's say you're looking for a job. I'm just going to use that. So you have that magician and you're looking towards what it is that you want within a job. Okay. You want the stability, you want the benefits, you want X amount of dollars. Great. Okay. But you're not giving it an actual company. Okay. You're not giving it an actual name at this point. All right. That's where you allow the universe to bring it to you. Okay. Go out, do what it is that you need to do in order to draw it to you, but maybe not make that. You might get that offer. You might even get two offers. One might sound great, and one is sort of like this. It's saying go with your heart. So you might not need to make an actual decision yet. Allow the universe to bring in some more information to you. You might find out that the place that pays more money isn't treating their employees that great, whereas the company that doesn't pay as much has the most amazing and happy people in the world, right? And that's where I'm saying go towards what it is that you love, but just don't be hasty in making an external decision. Don't cut something off. Don't maybe just hold back on completely bringing it in until you have all that information. That's what I keep getting. And again, take it as it resonates. All right, let's look into relationships. All right, relationships for Cancer for August 3rd to the 10th. We've got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That's, I did feel like that there might be some of you might be in a relationship where there are some sort of financial issue going on in this point. It does feel like, again, instead of making a hasty decision, if you're having financial trouble, instead of making a hasty decision of leaving somebody or, doing something that could jeopardize a relationship, it might be a matter of, this is what I want. This is what I want to create. You need that collaboration, right? That we had that collaboration in order to benefit a relationship, in order to help with this particular issue. All right. There also may be some of you, if you are single, if you're in a place where you're not feeling like you're doing something that you love, or you're not feeling in a place of complete security, this might be a time where you go inside and instead of making a decision in regards to either seeking love or maybe towards a particular person, maybe there's some internal issues that you need to clear up first. It doesn't mean that you need to get into a place where you're, extremely wealthy and, whatever. But you have to be within yourself in a good and stable place within you. okay? What else is coming through here? Soulmate. Yeah, I do. I feel like that we had that Lover's card. We're now getting the Soulmate. We've also got retreat, time to disconnect from the world, which is interesting because we also had that Hangman. So this is like the Hangman. Go, externally, go inside. So for those of you that are seeking a relationship, what I'm really getting here is with this retreat, go inside yourself. Decide what it is. Okay, this could have to do with finances and career, but it also could be things that are just other factors within your love life. All right, but it's time to go inside. It's time to retreat within you. Figure out what it is that you really want. Who is it that you really want? Who is that soulmate? Okay, even if you don't know them now, it might be the fact that they want to come in, but you're in this place that you're not quite ready to accept them at this moment. It's also saying here is what I'm getting. If some of you are asking if this is somebody that you are supposed to be with, there's your confirmation on that. Okay, that soulmate energy is coming through. However, you may have been questioning this because we also had that Lover's card. These are almost repeat cards of what we had before, right? What I'm getting here is that there might be that collaboration that you need in order to increase this relationship in some way. All right, to make this relationship more stable, healthier, bring about that soulmate feeling, that feeling of we are supposed to be together, we are in love. This is somebody I want to support for the rest of my life, not support financially. You know what I mean? There might be some other issues that you need to go inside yourself in order to figure out, but also to create that collaboration. Okay. Sometimes we need to figure out exactly what it is that we're willing to give in order to have that collaboration. And for those of you that are seeking that soulmate, or maybe, you have already a person of interest that, is around. They either could be going through some sort of career and finance change, which could be holding them back from that actual relationship. What I'm getting here is that for some of you, you might just need to retreat a little bit and let them figure it out at this point. I feel everything's going to be fine. This is confirming that soulmate relationship. Like, I feel like this person could be around for a long time, but you can offer your help and advice or whatever it is. But if they are also retreating, it might be time for you to do that too, in order just for them to figure out what it is that they need in order to bring this relationship back together. Because as much as we want to sometimes help people, we want to be there for them, sometimes they just need to figure it out on their own as well. Okay, so let's see what is coming through. And it's funny, we've got Hasta La Vista, baby, on the bottom. Okay, so it feels like, going into some sort of retreat. Just take a step back right now. Go within yourself. That Hangman energy. Figure out exactly what needs to be created, what you need to create. Maybe the other person needs to create something as well. Maybe the other person just needs some time. But I do feel whatever it is that this person is either about to come in once you go through this place of figuring out what it is that you truly want, what it is that you're desiring, or this could, like I said, be a relationship that you're already in. It just needs a little bit of tidying up, that collaboration. All right? Okay. Let's see what's coming through for retreat. Psst. Ahem. Hey, you. Okay. We've got laser beam. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. It's really interesting. You've got this, like when we have a laser beam, that's like it's sight set on something. Okay, so for some of you, you might have your sight set on something. You might have your sight set on a goal. This actually could have to do with that finances and career as well. I feel like things are really going to work out. I feel like things are going towards the way that it is that you are wanting to manifest, but you do have to go a little bit within yourself first, okay, from scratch. Time to fly. And then we've got X-ray vision, you know, again, X-ray vision. We've got that laser beam going deep, X-ray. When we have an X-ray, what does it do? It goes right into like our bones, like take it like your soul, going into your soul. What is it that you want? Get away, get away. It's like from scratch the surface. You remember how we talked about surface? Like, I feel like some people are riding on the surface. It's time to go deep, time to really look inside. And you've got that angel, you've got the 4/4 here. I feel like, you know, you're getting that guidance from angels. It's not always the most pleasant thing, you know, to go into a place of retreat in order to scratch that surface. But with this X-ray vision, we've got from scratch. To me, that's really what it's confirming. It's time to go deep, deep, deep. And then when you think you've gone deep, go deeper. Go deeper. Really figure it out, what it is that you want to create. What are you desiring? Are you just responding to people or even responding to circumstances from a surface level? Really figure that out. Smooth and easy. Abracadabra. Oh, I love this. Abracadabra. And knock, knock. Yeah, look at that. I love this because once you make that decision, once you go in and you clear out what it is that you're holding yourself back from, once you scratch that surface, okay? Once you get into those deeper levels and really draw out things that you're hanging on to, things then become smooth and easy, okay? Abracadabra, that's, you know, complete creation. That's the magician card that we just had. That's the magician card. You know, he's saying, go in, create what it is that you want to create. I love this. And here it is, knock, knock. Somebody's knocking at that door. So again, this could be, you know, if you're in a relationship, it could be a rejuvenation within that relationship. Maybe this person that you're with, you know, is starting to really open up. There's a change, a better change, like somewhere that relationship rejuvenates in some manner. But what I'm also getting here is that for those of you that are seeking a relationship, or it could possibly be that you feel that your person of interest, this soulmate, all right, this allows it. If we're hanging on to stuff, and we might be acting, and I feel again that hangman energy, this isn't the time to act externally. So if there's a concern in regards to somebody, maybe they're not coming forward, maybe you're not hearing from them, maybe they ghosted, you know, or at this point, whatever it is, take it as it resonates. What I'm getting here, it's time to go inside, okay? And don't do something externally. A lot of us, we get into a phase, or we get into a place, especially if somebody seems that they've retreated a bit. We get into this place where, you know, we're like, knock, knock. Hello? Hello? Are you going to answer me? Hello? No. Back off. Back off. Let them figure it out, because then they're going to be the ones that are knocking at your door. Okay, they need the time, they need the space. Maybe it's you that needs that time and space, but either way, there needs to be some sort of a retreat in some manner in order to create this beautiful energy of who it is that you're trying to draw in. Okay, so I truly hope that that helped for relationships, Cancer. And we're going to take a look into a message from the universe and see what the universe has for us today. Let's close this off with a message from the universe towards Cancer for August 3rd to the 10th. Tell us what we need to know. What is something that Cancers need to really focus on or concentrate on within this following week? What is coming through for those in Cancer? All right, let's take a look. Phoenix rising. You know how the Phoenix rises? Because it goes into a place of transformation. It goes into a place within itself first. Okay? It goes down to that ashes. It goes beyond the surface. It goes deep. And then it rises. right? And we've also got sexual arts. So that this could have something to do with relationships in some manner, all right? And you know what? It could even be within yourself if you just have no interest in finding anyone, or you're just happy being single, whatever it is. But I do feel like sexual arts, it doesn't need to be actual sexual. It can be just intimacy on some level, okay? And I do feel, again, take it as it resonates, because maybe, you know, seeing this card, you're like, oh, I get it. I understand what it's saying. That's good. Good. Take it how it feels for you. But what I'm also getting here is that going deep, allowing yourself to be that phoenix who's rising, really brings about this. This is deep intimacy. Okay, the sexual arts. This is deep beyond, you know, I wouldn't say beyond soulmate, but I mean, this is going, it's not surface. This is being completely and, utterly intimate with either another human or within yourself, right? Let's take a look here. Yep, stop holding yourself back. Interesting. We've got another transformation card coming through. Look at that. The Death card, and we've got the Phoenix rising. Transformation. We need to transform. It's time to transform from who we were to where it is that we want to be within ourselves. We've also got that Eight of Swords. Don't hold yourself back. And I feel, again, I kept feeling like it was only touching the surface. Something was only touching the surface. And it's really telling you here, we've got the Hangman now. We've got this Eight of Swords. We had the Retreat card. Time to go into yourself. Figure out either who you truly are, what it is that you truly desire, what it is that you're truly wanting to manifest deep within yourself, and allow yourself to go through the transformation in order to make it that creation. So I truly hope that that has helped, Cancers. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like, please subscribe, please share. I truly appreciate it. I wish you the most blessed week. Thank you and take care.